Hello, my lovely Gemini. I am the Queen of Clovers. Welcome to my channel. I am recovering from the flu, the regular flu. So just please excuse my froggy voice and my stuffy nose. So this is going to be your reading for the Aries full moon. It is called a full blood moon because it is the full moon closest to Halloween, and things go down. It could get a little violent because the real motivation and the theme of the moon. I mean, I have this oracle card here for the full moon in Aries, and it's like it is the full moon. It says a fiery climax approaches. So this could be a turnaround for any intentions you set during the April Aries new moon. But more importantly, the big theme of this full moon is in Aries is something is going to happen. Not just something's going to happen, you're going to do something. So let's get some clarification on this full moon as our oracle card and see what energies we're going to get from that. Oh, I am sniffly. Oh, I didn't do my I think my intro. This is for Gemini, my darlings. Could be for anyone, anybody, or nobody. Cross watchers, welcome. As with all tarot readings, please take what is yours and leave out all the rest. Gemini, if you're enamored by my reading, please like and subscribe, and let us get your full moon in Aries message. Fiery climax approaches, which, yeah, and translated is you gonna do something. Other people are gonna do something. There's gonna be a tendency towards some ruthlessness and maybe even revenge. And it is close to the full moon, so it could be a little bit dangerous. There's a lot of violence going on in the world right now, and not just in the United States, but in the world. And please be careful, okay? I don't think you should change your plans or anything, but you should definitely, just keep a little eye out. The message from the full moon. I have the Ace of Cups, the Devil in reverse, and a Knight of Swords in reverse, and a 10 of Wands. Every time this Devil, this Capricorn possibly, or somebody who succumbs to temptations, some loosey-goosey kind of person, Gemini, in your life that really doesn't do their share sometimes, or maybe just not trying very hard, just getting distracted by too much fun. Every time you're honest and open and heartfelt with this person, you kind of feel they either freeze or run away from you and just leave you with the burdens. It's actually kind of a sad moment because you are open-hearted right now, Gemini. I feel your energy is warm and welcoming. I feel like you haven't cooled down over the summer. You're still pretty hot to trot, as it were. But there is somebody in your life, somebody you wish would turn around and just appreciate you, or maybe, help you a little bit, is not. I'm really sorry about that. And I asked Spirit for a secondary message. I asked Spirit for a third message or an explanation, and it's no. This is just a temptation, a distraction. I mean, it's somebody getting in your way even. They're just moving on, and every time you approach them for more, it seems to flip them out, basically, and then they become suddenly they become emotionally fragile or maybe incompetent. I don't know, but the Devil in reverse could be the narcissist card. And it's just somebody who's so self-absorbed that they can't see that you are reaching out to them with burdens, with an open heart. You're trying to connect with this person. It's just not happening. I don't know if this person can connect or not. All right, let's see what else is in the cards, my loves. For my lovely gems. yeah. You've been left alone to carry your burdens, so why do you have to carry this other burden that is this devil, or possibly this Knight of Swords? It's almost like they don't notice you. Oh, especially for a woman, not being noticed, it feels really terrible. You'd like to believe that they're paying attention, but they're not. Ugh. You know, I really feel that one because I've lived it. I've lived it. Okay, let's see, babies, what we can get. This is the Tattoo Tarot. A little bit more passionate. So that's likely the information you're coming across for this full moon. It's a little bit rough to hear it. I do have the Sun in reverse in your love portion, and you're coming in your love spot here. So what I have is I have the, this is my work, love, light, shadow reading. I usually start with work and kind of like move on to love by the end of the reading, and then get some clarity with my red Egyptian deck because, well, this is a blood moon, even though it's not a traditional blood moon. Just be safe and kind. Gemini, your heart's in the right place, but you must be tired, babies. Yeah, are you afraid of falling? Are you afraid of thinking too hard? Maybe you're not feeling hard enough and you're not trying hard enough. I don't think so, because I also think you're tired of fighting. This is a big one here with the Five of Swords in reverse. Right. Five of Swords in reverse. Just, you know, this has gone too far. It really has. You see my fingers by that moon? It's like you're driving me freaking crazy. I know now what's going on with the moon, and so it's almost like, Gemini, you've stopped arguing with somebody, or many things. With the Nine of Cups here, in your light position, you need your own happiness. It is true. I feel like, Geminis, you're giving yourself permission to feed yourself. With these 9 cups here, to water yourself, to get yourself refreshed and rehydrated. You need a little self-care. I feel like you've been carrying a lot by yourself for too long. Some of you may have offered friendly assistance, and now you've gone too far. Like, now you're like, I got very sick. Maybe you got very sick and because you were overworked and not being paid because you were doing friendly assistance. It does feel very chore-y, you know, like spousal gems. But not all of you are married, and I know this reading is more general for more people. And yeah, you're afraid of this new perspective because it does involve you being alone. But if nobody else is feeding, if nobody else is bringing water, you really must bring it for yourself. And that's the difficulty that's going on here. Like all Gemini, I really pick up on homestead stuff for you, but I'm feeling this like you really need to be concerned about your own strength and your own, are you hydrated? That's a big one with this. Like those 9 cups, no, 9s are meant for you alone. So when you pull a 9, it means that you need all those 9 cups. You have a, you know, you need to take that in for your own sustenance and happiness. Basically, you're thirsty, you're tired, you're overworked. You feel naive in love, and perhaps your work section is more like, I don't know if some of you are part-time, or it seems like some of you haven't actually established yourself in a solid job, or you're kind of not feeling this one, or your hours are getting cut. It's something is off about this position, and you feel a little bit naive. You've kind of got yourself in a position where you can't even show your very strength. Strength card, I love it. But it's in reverse. You have to kowtow, kind of bow, kind of, if you don't know what kowtow means, you should look it up because it's very sad. In communist China, I think. But you need to respect authorities, you know, kiss the ring kind of thing. It's not good for your soul because it's bringing you a lot of unhappiness, and it's bringing you a lot of a feeling of finality, like you blew it. But a feeling of judgment is an opportunity, and it laid right on top of this card, which just fell out. Like it stuck to the card and just dropped a little. Like, remember, you have a good-ass heart, Gemini. I've never met one that didn't. And one of the problems with having a good-ass heart is that you overgive. And Aries has been through this, 2017, 2018. How bad did you have it, Aries Moon? Because 2019 wasn't that great either. So when 2020 rolled around, everybody was like, this is hell on earth. Aries was like, yeah, you should have tried the last 3 years. And ending that cycle was heavenly. I didn't suffer through the pandemic as much as maybe other people, and I feel very blessed for that. But I also feel we took on a lot of suffering as an Aries. With this full moon coming down, you feel the need to move and act, and you almost can't do anything but take action appropriately. It's kind of like that moment in the movies, you know, the big climax, as in the card said, where, you know, everybody comes together and the main character does a big speech that basically determines their future and their answer to the big question. It determines whether or not, you know, the answer is yes or no, or I have to do the right thing, you know, or there's a big battle. It's that big culmination of that moment, but you're going to get to move on to other things. You're going to start building this Nine of Cups existence where not only are the people you love okay, but you're okay and you're fed. You're not coming out doing all this work and effort and trying to put together a pretty crazy Knight of Wands life as you looking in a million directions. See, the little horses are going into looking at different directions, and your sword, tally-ho, is pointed in a completely other direction. You must be going bananas right now. So you need to start thinking about your happiness. There's a lot of unhappiness here. The Strength card, that's like backing down, hiding your light under a bushel basket. We all know what that means. And the Sun card in reverse. So you, in your love position, not happiness. Could be a Leo in your energy giving you shit. But either way, you're coming out of the nightmare. You bought into it. You bought it. This is that totally buying into the narcissist. This is totally believing that you're trapped when you're not. Totally believing that you have to make like a marriage work. Totally believing that you have to stay for the kids. Totally believing that you can't get another job because you suck or you don't have your diploma. You know, things that you believe that are blocking you that aren't even true. I mean, even if statistically something happens, you can beat the statistic. You can actually... Sorry, Gemini. It's very important you hear this because this is how an Aries lives. And I'm telling you from my heart, and it's going to help you during this full moon. If you, okay, statistically, statistically you may not find a good job right now, right? Let's say you probably have a 90% chance of where you are and your skills and your whatever of not finding a job. Statistically, let's say you read it somewhere. Now, out of 100 people, 10 of them are going to find a job, despite the statistic. Be one of those 10. But you don't have to, and then as you age, Gemini, you start making smarter moves, like instead of just quitting a job and then banking on yourself being able to win, because that's what a young Aries would do, that is reckless, as this full moon is going to get us feeling. Instead of doing that, you'll actually start looking for a job kind of while you still have this crummy job, you know, kind of pull yourself up in ways that you didn't think you can, just knowing you got a limited time there now, even though it sucked. Because some of that narcissist and unhappy energy could be work energy, not just home, especially with this in your work energy. It's just not very sustainable. It's really just confusing you, a lot of the work you're doing, Gemini. Be one of the 10. All right, in love. You took a chance on love, and you've got another narcissist card, the King of Wands in reverse, the big dick card in reverse. And this is your energy. You took a chance on love. You were the fool. You were dreaming. Don't lose your magic, babies. Please don't. I mean, after I've been through what I've been through for a long time, much too long, I mean, I still believe in magic. I still believe that you should hang up mistletoe. I can still fall in love. I still want to fall in love. Even though I've, you know, you've been through the shit. This is the Aries card too. The Leap of Faith, the Fool card is another Aries card. And the Sagittarius card. Sagittarius appearing twice in your reading because they're the most, Sagittarius are very rebellious and very right out anyway kind of thing. And yeah, another narcissist card. No surprise. This is just somebody that doesn't do shit, doesn't and insults you a lot, puts you down a lot. If you know it's wrong and you've tried to end it, oh, baby girl. The Devil in reverse again. I just kind of want to cry for you guys because this is how it is. This is you. They're making you crazy. This could be a mother in the situation, mother-in-law would make sense, but this could also be you going bananas, taking away your sweet, loving Ace of Cups energy. That's kind of mean. The Devil in reverse twice. When you're with a narcissist, you got to plan, basically pack your bags and leave in the night. You got to save money. I wasn't able to do it all, but it's because sometimes just leaving takes it out of you. Yep. Four of Pentacles. Save, save, save. This is hoarding for yourself. Definitely do it. And it's also, fours are about, they're pre-battle cards. I did get this for Scorpio too. I also got the Knight of Wands for Scorpio. But basically, you're gonna have to do something about this because you can't live like this forever unless you like being beaten down to a pulp, gems. It's that serious. It is. It is. If you don't know what it is, it's time to Google narcissist and things to do because you have to be very, very careful. You're being abused and you may not even know it. You may not be as connected to this narcissist as them being your spouse, but they're definitely beating on you. I did talk about getting another job. Your hours might be cut because you might have pointed out this person they're a big asshole or a big dick, or that they are a narcissist. Not supposed to call a narcissist a narcissist, but it's not good to be naive about it. You're becoming very aware of the emotions of people around you with the Page of Cups and understanding of exactly what it is. There is a little bit of naivety here, but your naivety is going to help you because of the fact that you're going to be able to see things from a very fresh eye, a very young eye, and you've been trying not to see this for a while, but you're having to see yourself apart from a lot of people right now for your own sanity. And I'm going to tell you right now, one of them is bad news. One of them, and I feel like you're embedded. This person does control your money somehow. That's why Spirit advised you to save with the Four of Pentacles and then prepare for a Five of Pentacles situation, which is being left out in the cold or leaving somebody out in the cold. That's not for all of you. All right. But a lot of you, because I did get the Devil in reverse twice. And then the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Couldn't have got more narcissists. The only thing I'm missing there was the King of Air in reverse, which is another abuser, manipulator, narcissist. Which, thank goodness, because these, they could be smart when they are the King of Air. All right, let's see what kind of love. especially for singles, especially if that last portion of the reading did not get along with you. Who is coming towards you, my darlings? Ooh, some sevens. I do have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a long term. It's kind of weird because I have the Seven of Wands in reverse, kind of letting down your guard, but then getting a little crazy, you know, messing with your head a little. Seven of Swords can be a little bit a theft from you, which is really this could be an offer of something long term, and you've let down your guard some. Oh. Hold on. I'm just gonna, yeah. Another tens. Lots of tens, too, in this reading. Yeah, but the worst is over. Yeah, you may have gotten into some love thing that ain't so great. Aww. Geminis. I have a lot of Gemini young people in my life, and your Two of Cups situation is a little disappointing, a little heartbreaking, and a little fucking painful. Five of Swords again in this reading, which is just, it's unnecessary fighting and arguing and even like inappropriate cheating when you're fighting. These aren't nice cards. Somebody promised you forever and they're just, so you let down your defenses and, you know, they're taking it to the launders. They're stealing from you. Not only are they stealing from you, they're making it a big ass problem. You got some goals, babies. Gems, gems, gems. Ooh. This Queen of Swords. Watch your tongues, darling. Remember I told you, Aries full moon, don't be vengeful. Let's not be ruthless. Let's not put ourselves in a position to get injured. One of the most dangerous things a woman can do in her whole life is break up with a man. It can bring death to a woman quite quickly. And Spirit wants me to tell you, be careful under this full moon. You want to emerge as the Queen of Air. Not only is this your card, but this is somebody who's been through it and who's past it. And that's your goal, to get your queenliness back. And with this Nine of Wands, what is the Nine of Wands? Being able to protect yourself. Somebody is watching you go through this. They're going to surprise you. When it comes time for the energies to protect yourself, they're going to be there. Like, you know how creepy, but sexy, but flattering, but stalkerish Edward Cullen was? It's going to be somebody like that. And at first, it's going to turn you off. But when you ask them to cut it out, they're going to actually listen to you. But you might actually ask them to, like, you know, walk you to your car, please. Or can you walk me to my apartment and make sure I get inside? There will be some of that. Because this person does care. So they will ascend to your wishes and do what you want and not follow you when they shouldn't be or eyeball you when they shouldn't be. They're not going to be, like, looking in your windows kind of stalking. This is more like when you come home, they step out on their patio and say, how's it going? Just making sure you get inside. You know, that kind of energy. You know, not following you in their car kind of energy. But they may just give you a little boost when you're back to your queenly energy. It's not a lot. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be a King of Cups, not a water sign. Somebody that wants to really love you. They aren't out for your money. They aren't out for your ability to produce them in air. Just dumbass. I watched Protocol on HBO. I forgot how great that movie is when she gets shot in the butt. And how hot Goldie Hawn is, you know, makes me love being a girl when we can be that hot. So definitely, you guys are gonna love this one, and this one's gonna love you. It's gonna really remind you that. Remember, I talked about still being able to love despite. That's this card. And then this is the opportunity for love card. Oh, and fireworks go off. I don't know if you heard that in the background, but they sure did. And that's the perfect time and place to end this beautiful reading. This was a tough reading, I'm not going to lie. But thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Everything is in the box below. And I will see you next week for a wonderful Halloween reading. Stay safe, my lovelies.